Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and the Whispering Dark, issue number 3 of 4. I think this book is actually called Nope, but we're going to find out. All right, so we got, this is written by Christopher M. Gard, art by Thomas Ira, and letters by Mauro Mantella. So, Chief, she sees the girl that they'd kidnapped from the village, tried to save from the village. You know, these soldiers, they haven't gotten any sleep. They're wired, they're a little tired, they don't know what to do anymore. So the one soldier goes up, puts his rifle in the young girl's hand, and basically says, "Shoot me." Puts the muzzle of the barrel right up to his head, and she pulls the trigger, I think he reaches over and forces her to pull the trigger. This is not only cowardly, but it was stupid also, because it winds up getting her killed, because Chief sees this. She sees at the end, she hears the crack of the rifle, turns around and looks, and sees what she sees. The little girl drops the gun and looks at her like, "I didn't even happen," but she also can't speak English. So Chief fires, blows a hole through her belly. The particularly psycho soldier comes up and is like, "All right, good job there, Chief. Finish her." She's like, "Yeah, I can't." So she turns around and puts a bullet in her head. They bury the one guy, the soldier, who was the absolute, lunatic. He lost it completely. And they leave her out. They don't bury her. Like, you straight murdered her whole family and then murdered her. And then you don't even have the dignity to bury. You know what? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So these guys, they go to this big village and they find this dude, this little kid, who may or may not be real. But in many ways, like, it's funny. I think that this kid might actually be a good guy, even though he's driving them crazy, because he winds up getting another one of them killed, the doc. See, the Russians rounded the corner, and they're just swarming. And these guys, they let up a really nice ambush. The problem is they didn't understand the concept of a fallback position. All right? They had their ambush ready, but they didn't have a fallback position to draw these guys in and then turn around and, hey, look, another not as surprised ambush, but ambush nonetheless. And you pull that off, and guess what? You kill people. You potentially win. They also had to find a way to get more ammunition, because they were not doing so good with ammunition. The one guy's out. Another one has only 10 rounds left. Who knows what the other one has? So anyway, the doc runs out to try and save the little kid, the little boy who's out there dancing in the middle of it, and he winds up getting himself shot down. He died in a noble, selfless act. I think that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, considering what's right around the corner. What is around the corner is that these guys went to a church, of all places, to try and hide. Whole bunch of places, pretty incongruous. And then all of a sudden, here's this big beacon that says, "Sanctuary, come and hide here," which is also what the Russians are going to see. Just saying. They're probably hiding here. So, they go to try and hide there, and they find a secret passageway that leads down to some caverns, and then some tunnels that lead into the mountains, practically. And they get to the end, and they show these little cave drawings. And when they get to the end, they find this very weird place. Now, mind you, the girl's been having memories and illusions and thoughts that there are actually gods older than the Christian God. Not such a far stretch of the imagination. I'm just saying. I mean, when you think about it. So that was interesting, and not a lot of people touch on that. It's very Lovecraftian, the ancient old ones. So they get down, they see this monolith, and all around it, a bunch of crosses with people who are hung, inverted, by their feet, stripped naked. It's a big sacrificial ritual kind of torture penance thing, and I'm just saying, like, if I saw that, if I'm down there and I only got like 10 rounds of ammo or less, or a freaking barrel full of bullets, all I'm saying is I'm looking at this, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going to go back, I'm going to fight the Russians. I'm just saying, like, I'm Italian, you know what I'm saying? Rocky was Italian. Rocky beat the Russian. He changed. He converted. He beat up one big Russian dude, and he converted the whole country to be on his side. I could be Rocky, but I'm messing with no devil crap over there. Like, no, that's just not happening. There's some devil stuff going on over there. There's Russians over there, devil crap over here. I think the Russians are more reasonable. I could be wrong, but I'm not wrong about that because they devils. They bunch of, and like the inverted naked hanging from the toes thing. I'm just not down with that. I'm not down with that. Is that a bad thing? Am I a bad person for that? I don't think I'm a bad person at all. In fact, I think I'm the most reasonable person here. I'm going to go and try and convert the Russians into capitalism and freedom. Freedom. Drop a big freedom bomb right on them and just give them all the free because I'm messing with the devil crap. I'm just saying. So look. The comic book's a little weird, all right? And I can see how these people are getting PTSD right now because that's some devil crap. And I'm just not all about that. So, yeah, this is cool. One more issue to go. I don't know where it's going to go. But nope. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.